Yes, it's your girl Petty Paige back at it again with yet another video for you hoes. Guys, I was not expecting to make a video today. Like literally it's a day before I fly out to Houston. So I've been out and about, doing my little thing, getting my little stuff done, running my errands and all that kind of stuff. So I was not expecting to put out a video today, but I have to tell you, this story had me effing rolling. Like I was hollering. I have never laughed so hard in my entire life. So I thought I'd come through with a voiceover and tell you guys exactly what has happened. Today, it all dropped on social media that there was a fight between Danielle Bregoli and woah Vicky. And woah Vicky beat the Dr. Phil out of Danielle Bregoli. Like literally, it was like catch me outside, but seriously, it has to be outside. Can't be inside because if it's inside, I'm gonna get beat. So we're gonna get straight into today's drama. I hope you guys will enjoy straight after this intro. This video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. What is a VPN? Well, a VPN is a virtual private network. Basically, all that it is a place for you to make sure that your data is completely safe, because you're not using anything that's personal, like your own personal data in your own personal network. With Surfshark VPN, you can actually download the application onto multiple platforms. For instance, you can download it onto Windows, Chrome, Android, Firefox, Mac OS, Fire TV, iOS, Linux. And if you wanted to set it up on even more devices, you can also set it up on your Apple TV, your Smart TV, your Xbox, your PlayStation, and any wireless routers. That's the one thing that I do enjoy about Surfshark VPN, is that no matter where I am, no matter what device it is that I'm using, I've always got access to my Surfshark VPN in order to encrypt my data so that I remain safe no matter where it is that I'm going. As a lot of you guys know, I am going to be going over to the US for a couple of days. And most likely when I'm uploading my videos, I'll be using public or hotel Wi-Fi. And for that reason, it's so important for me to use Surfshark VPN to make sure that my data is encrypted whilst I'm in Houston, Texas. There's also this thing called price discrimination, which means that depending on where you are located in the world, there are certain companies that will have a look at where you are located and give you a different price than if you were in a different country. For instance, I went onto a hotel's website in order to find and choose my hotel for Houston, and when I was being quoted from Britain, I was getting extremely high prices for hotel rooms for such a short stay. However, when I changed my location with Surfshark VPN, I changed it over to the US, and all of a sudden the prices dropped. So I was able to get myself to stay in a really nice hotel for a fraction of the price that I would have if I'd have went through with them looking at my IP address and knowing that I am in Britain. Surfshark VPN have provided me with an affiliate code that gives you an 83% discount, which unlocks the best price on the market, as well as giving you 1 extra month for free. To get Surfshark VPN with the 83% discount, as well as an extra month for free, make sure you go over to https://surfshark.deals/PettyPaige. And when you get there, make sure you use code PettyPaige in order to get 83% discount, as well as that extra month for free. And full disclosure, this is an affiliate code, and I will be earning a small commission off anybody who does choose to use my code. And the affiliate link is basically so they can track how many people are coming through from my channel. So do your part and help support the Petty Paige channel whilst keeping yourself and your internet data encrypted and safe. With that being said, thank you so much to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring this video. It allows me to make the content that I really want to make and sprinkle my shade like I sprinkle sugar into my tea. With that being said, let's get straight into the tea. Y'all ready? Let go. Because in Britain, we don't spill tea, we drink it. Bitch! Okay, so this drama pretty much literally happened out of nowhere. Nobody was expecting it. There was no kind of gear up to this situation, which kind of leads me to believe that this is true. Because if you guys don't remember, there was a fight that wasn't really a fight between Danielle Bregoli, woah Vicky, that woah Vicky has since said was orchestrated, because at the time Little Tay was there and Little Tay was getting involved. Remember Little Tay when she was a thing? That was a whole thing. Before her dad took her back, and rightfully so, because that whole thing was a goddamn mess.
Out here on the top of Beverly Hills, I run this beat. Who do you see doing it like Lil Tay? I'm the youngest one doing it. I run LA. I got shooters there, here. I got shooters everywhere. No one gonna try cross Lil Tay. Look at this view.
But anywho, that whole thing was orchestrated. Vicky even said in a video that the whole entire thing was orchestrated and it was like a PR stunt, and that she has no beef with Danielle Bregoli, but she just didn't want to keep up the lie, didn't want to keep up the charade anymore.
First of all, let me just start by saying this. Me and a girl, we cool in real life. Like, ain't no beef. It's all love. She hit me up. She like, yo, let's do this little publicity stunt. You know, it's finna be good for both of us. We finna be all over the shade room, all over World Star. Like, it shit finna go up. I'm like, okay.
Before I get into what happened in the most recent fight, if you will, between these two young ladies, I'll just give you a brief recap of who these two people are. This is not a 60-second rundown, but just so you know who these people are. So, Vicky, she is a 19-year-old businesswoman, entrepreneur, YouTuber, if you will, and you will know her from her rise to fame after claiming that she was black.
Yes, my birthday is March 7th, but July 19th was the day I found out I was black. Like, my whole entire life, my mom kept telling me, you're white. I never believed her because I knew I was black, but July 19th, I did some history. I went on Ancestry.com, and I found I'm 25% black.
And a lot of people found that really irritating. It was disrespectful to an entire culture. But that's how she's initially made her fame. However, she's kind of moved past that and has barely spoken about, you know, her choice to have said those things back in those days, and has continued her career as the Caucasian woman that she is, with over 2 million followers on Instagram and quite a few subscribers on YouTube, and that's, I think, what she's trying to promote the most at the moment. Then we have Danielle Bregoli. A lot of people will know Danielle Bregoli as the Catch Me Outside girl.
Catch me outside. How about that?
What does that mean?
What I just said.
She went on the Dr. Phil show. It was a whole ass mess. But for some reason, this girl has been, once again, a businesswoman, an entrepreneur. Like, I respect that grind, and has been able to create a music career for herself. So now she's known by the alias of Bad Baby, and she has loads of music. And, like, let me just call a spade a spade. Like, I don't like Danielle Bregoli as a person, but her music knocks. Like, it is so good. Like, she really out here making me, like, okay, yeah, does she write her own shit? I don't know. Who cares? But her music's really good. Like, a couple of Danielle Bregoli songs are in my playlist, and I'm not even lying. Like, that's a true thesis. Vicky has tried to have a music career, but it's kind of like a try and a fail at this moment in time. Like, nobody's buying Vicky's music like that, and I don't really think it's that great. But I mean, hustle's a hustle, coin is coin, and good for you, sis. Okay, so let's get into the tea. So basically what happened was Vicky had been posting videos and all that kind of stuff on Instagram, saying where her location was, that she was going to be in the studio recording some new stuff. Well, it turns out that Danielle Bregoli knew where that studio was and decided to pull up on Vicky. When she went there with the intention to fight. She went there in her trackies and her trainers, her hair scraped back, her Vaseline, bitch, like she went coming to play. Vaseline and razor blades, hoe. And honestly, like, it did not go the way that she expected it to, because Vicky is throwing punches and Danielle Bregoli is doing your little girly hair scrap, let me grab your hair for dominance kind of situation. It was a mess. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to put the video in my video just because of YouTube's restrictions. So in order not to upset YouTube, I will leave the video in its entirety at the top of the description box down below. Check it out for yourself. I'll wait. Don't worry, sis. And we can get back to the discussion. Go click the link. It's all right. I'll still be here, sis. I'm waiting. Okay, welcome back. Yes, did you see it? Did you see the mess and the effery? It was insane. So, of course, these two young ladies went back and forth on social media. They did it through their Instagram stories. So take a look at Danielle Bregoli's Instagram stories, because she really be looking like she's got egg on her face right now. Going on like she's bout it with the catch me outside. How about that? Like, that's her slogan. That's your catchphrase. That is your brand, sis. And somebody catched you inside. How about that? Like, sis is really out here trying to make out like she didn't have her ass handed to her. Like, you really, really, really do. She said, y'all see shorty holding my hand, throwing missing. What y'all trying to prove? You see dude holding us back. I told her to pull up where I am with herself, but she won't. And then I was just sitting there thinking to myself, like, okay, she was making connections to your body. Like, when she was hitting you, she was making connections to your actual skin, sis. So she did get you. Don't sit there and say she didn't get you, because we've got various different angles of her getting you repeatedly. And then she's saying that she wants her to pull up by herself, but then in the same breath at the end, like, she's got her friends saying we gonna put the paws on her, and I'm just like, really? So you're asking her to pull up by herself, but in essence, what you're doing is trying to coerce her into another fight where you're going to have other people involved. Like, come on. Come on. Anyway, this is what woah Vicky had to say on the whole entire situation. I feel as if her reaction is somewhat bemused, like she wasn't expecting to have to fight that day, but she had to fight. Let's have a look at what it is that woah Vicky had to say.
Bitches think they slick. Bitches was not wearing that outfit in the studio and didn't have their hair done like that. What's up, y'all?
So as you can see, just by woah Vicky's reaction, she was just chilling, Bob Dylan, there in the studio with her friend, and she's just like a crazy little banshee, just like going at it. In the past, she said that she's not wanted to fight Danielle Bregoli because of the age difference, because a lot of people do forget that Danielle Bregoli is 15 years old. And honestly, like, the senseless violence between these two ladies is completely unnecessary, but I don't think that, like, it was coerced by woah Vicky. Like, woah Vicky, although she has a past, has pretty much moved on from her former fame. Like, we don't see her doing the same stuff that she used to. Whereas with Danielle Bregoli, it seems to be systematic. Like, she's always trying to fight somebody. Like, she's got something to prove. If you guys remember, not too long ago, Cardi B had the launch for her Fashion Nova party, and Danielle Bregoli ended up being kicked out of that party for trying to start a fight with Iggy Azalea, and that went viral not too long ago. Like, why is she constantly trying to fight people on the internet like that?
Am I just gonna have a half and half wig for the rest of the day? Kind of Jerry Springer? What kind of whose baby is this? Dr. Phil? Oh, shit! Oh my god, I am a grown-up. I get that this little girl has made a name for herself acting a damn fool on television and online, but I'm a grown-up. I'm not about to waste my energy on that shit or be fighting a kid in a club. Come on, I'm here to get a bag. I came to get a check. I left with a check. You left with your bag stuffed over there, and you look silly. I'm not going to be scrambling around on the floor for a 15-year-old girl on the internet.
Like, what is she trying to prove? Who is she trying to prove it to? Like, you want to show people that you're the big bad wolf, but honestly, you're just like puffing hot air at this moment. At this point, I kind of feel like Danielle Bregoli's mum needs to come and get her daughter, because she's just acting like a fool out here on these streets. She's fighting adults constantly, which is just ridiculous. Half of the problem is that these adults cannot fight back, but because Danielle Bregoli in this situation was so incisive about wanting to fight woah Vicky, somebody I guess she felt like she could handle, because it's self-defense, woah Vicky handed her all of the hands that she had. And honestly, like, apart part of me is like, well, you kind of asked for it, sis. But at the end of the day, like, regardless of anything, like, violence is never the answer. Like, we really shouldn't be fighting out here. Like, fight with your bags, okay, honey? Like, get that coin. Earn more coin than the other sister. Like, that's how it should be done. Do you get what I mean? Be happy. Live a good life. Like, if you really want to get in somebody's feelings, just really be happy. Like, truly happy. Because nothing messes up another bitch's day than knowing that the bitch that they hate is real happy right now. But that's just how I think. Tell me what you guys think about this whole entire situation in the comment section down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like it, if you don't, I don't give a shit anyway. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification with the bell so that you guys get a notification every single time the Petty Paige posts new content. Right, I shouldn't be heard from until I'm in Houston, Texas. So I'll see you on the other side of the pond. What is my life right now? Okay, love you guys so much. Peace and love, no fights. Bye.
Petty.